I think I've been just sitting at the status quo with my hair for a couple of years now, and so I'm so scared. As long as it doesn't look, you know, like 90s style stripes. Totally. Hi, I'm Leah, and I am here today to just do something different with my hair. My current hairstyle is what happens to your hair when you just completely stop doing any kind of self-care or caring about your appearance. I had a baby 6 months ago, and when I was pregnant, I just didn't really do anything with it. Today, what I'm hoping to do is do something that will allow me to potentially grow out my grays in a more kind of graceful manner. I have been dyeing my grays since I was about 25. My dad went gray very, very young, and women were always like, Leah, your dad's such a silver fox. Why can't I be a silver fox too? That might be down the road, but today I'd hope to do something that would just like prep me for that transformation.
So what are we doing today?
Originally, what I thought I might want to do is like a diet silver, like a silver ombre that then I could just like perfectly and naturally turn into my own grays. But I think that with all of the dye and everything, that might be hard.
I would say so. Knowing that you have this brown color on your hair, we're gonna have some trouble getting your hair to a true gray tone that'll match your grays. What I'm thinking we'll do is something pretty reminiscent of a full highlight, say.
As long as it doesn't look, you know, like 90s style stripes.
Totally. Still very natural, but to the root, so that as your grays are growing in next to them, they're already back to back. Living in a lighter world that's even somewhat close to gray hair, that's gonna help diffuse the gray much more than what you're living with right now.
Mesh as it grows.
Yeah, definitely. You can follow me.
I have to finally accept that my hair is probably now more gray than it is brown. I'd love to do something with color that would allow me to not have like a super clear line of demarcation and maybe give me a little bit of space in between having to get it colored every 3 weeks now. So it's become really hard to keep up with just having a baby, but also like it's really expensive, and box dye actually does not work, despite what people will tell you.
Let's embrace the warmth. You won't be dyeing your hair with this color, so we can break through that over time, getting you lighter and ashier, much closer to what the grays reflect.
Hi Leah, I'm
Hi.
Peter.
Nice
to meet you. So let's talk about your haircut.
I have been asked if I'm wearing a wig. I will say that people always say it's a very beautiful wig.
Yeah.
So I want something easy that I can take care of. With the baby, I'm like running out of the house in the morning.
So let's kind of go in there and just kind of soften up all that heaviness so that it has a little bit more movement to it and shows off more of the texture. I'm gonna flat iron through it just to give it a nice smooth shape, and then we can really take a look at the length and the density.
I have cut and dyed my hair so many times. I've had really, really short pixies. I was a kid in the 90s, so I had like manic panic. I'm excited to finally make it look nice again. I really want to do something that is a little less upkeep, just to keep it at like the bare minimum of acceptable.
Gonna take out a little bit more density.
Good, good.
All right, are you ready to see your new hair?
Yes. I love it. I've always wanted this haircut my whole life. Can't wait to come back again and do the second step and the third step, and then one day I'll have all gray hair.
Welcome back. First step's gonna be the extractor. It's not bleach at all. It's a very safe process. All it does is go through and unlock the color molecules so that they can actually be pushed out of the hair.
Cool.
I like the warm, of course, but today we're gonna shoot for a cool gray finish.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Jake invented a way to go gray gracefully. I'd fallen down hours long researching like all these like Instagram accounts and blogs of going gray gracefully and didn't know how I was gonna get there and thought that I was gonna be doing the dark brown, boring dye for the rest of my life. And now I feel like I'm not going to do that.
Okay, so step 1 is done. We've gone through with the extractors. We're gonna go in now with a lot of highlights to achieve the gray effect. And in between those, we'll be canceling out any red that we're still seeing.
How long do you think that will take?
Hours.
The process of going gray, especially when you started going gray like I did in your early 20s, it just is like years of sort of figuring out how you're going to keep it from getting there. And so to have this just feels like the real me is amazing, and I love it. It's perfect! It's perfectly matched to my roots, yeah.
As you continue to get more grays coming throughout your roots, I say we just highlight densities like this throughout.
And then I'll be a silver fox.
In no time.
In no time. The process of going gray doesn't have to be this crazy thing. You can just gradually go gray, and it's its own kind of beauty, and men don't get to own the salt and pepper and the silver foxes of the world. The women can have it too. At any age that it happens, because it happens at all ages, and I'm really excited. Thanks for watching Refinery29. If you want to watch more videos, you can click here, and to subscribe, click here.